Whipped cream is an excellent way to finish an already good dessert, or to make an instant dessert by just putting a big dollop of whipped cream right on some fresh berries. And it's really easy to make, and you don't have to buy that Cool Whip crap anymore, okay? Here's how we do it. First of all, use a good heavy whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream compared to regular whipping cream means it's got more fat in it. It's got about 36% fat as opposed to about 30% for regular whipping cream. And not only does it taste better, but it also whips up much more easily and holds nice stiff peaks so it looks prettier on the plate. When you buy heavy whipping cream, make sure it doesn't say ultra pasteurized on it. That means it's been exposed to a very high temperature and it's more stable. It'll last longer in your refrigerator, but it doesn't taste as nice, honestly. So just buy the regular heavy whipping cream, regular pasteurization. Now, what I like to do with my whipping cream is flavor it a little bit. I always add a little bit of just plain old granulated sugar, and then maybe some vanilla or some almond extract, which is what I'm using today. That really gives a nice flavor if you're going to put it on chocolate. You can also use a variety of liqueurs. I've got several here to choose from. I like a little Grand Marnier, which is an orange flavor that's absolutely great. You want to add this in small doses. It's not an exact science how much of these you add. It all depends on your palate. So taste it as you go, which isn't too bad of duty, actually. Okay, to make whipped cream, I'm going to use my handy dandy KitchenAid, which I recommend everybody have in their household because you use it for all kinds of things. I'm going to pour about a cup of the cream. Again, it's not an exact science. A cup of cream, it triples in volume, so it's going to serve, 6 or 8 people very easily. I'm just going to use my wire whisk attachment and put it on about medium speed. If you don't have a KitchenAid or another stand mixer, a little handheld mixer would work great, and that's handy for a lot of things. Or do it by hand. Use a big whisk with a big ball on the end. You want to be able to whisk in a lot of air to that cream. Add a little pinch of confectioner's or powdered sugar to the cream too. That'll make it more stable and it'll help you whip it up a little bit better. Also, doing it by hand builds a lot of muscles. Now, to sweeten your whipped cream, add your sugar and any flavorings that you might want to add while it's being whipped in kind of a slow, steady stream. Here I'm going to use sugar, maybe a tablespoon, probably just a couple of teaspoons of sugar. I don't like it too sweet. And then I'm going to use the Grand Marnier to add a little bit of orange flavor. I didn't really measure this. Again, it's all subject to your taste, but I don't like to pour it straight out of the bottle or I'm afraid I'll dump the whole bottle in accidentally. So here goes. After adding your flavorings before the cream is finished whipping, taste it. Make sure you like how you flavored it. Oh, that is so delicious. And then finish whipping it. You don't want to over whip cream because if you do, guess what? It turns into butter, which isn't a bad thing either. But really, if you want to put a beautiful dollop on your dessert, you just want it whipped enough to hold its form. Let's show you. Okay, my cream is starting to thicken. I want to keep a close eye on it at this point because I don't want to over whip it. Let me check it out. Oh, it looks great. Look how it's holding to the whisk. That means it's holding its shape and it's just about done. Actually, I think it is done. If I hold it up on my spatula, it stays there. It's going to look great on a dessert. I can keep it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, so make this in advance if you're having dinner guests and keep it in your refrigerator. If you want to make it really early, don't whip it all the way. Whip it almost all the way, put it in your refrigerator, and just before you're ready to serve, whip it up again until it's nice and firm like that. Enjoy.